shut down too, we can stay together. Hello, everyone. Happy Transformation Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. For those of you that'll be watching, we'd love to know who's watching too. So if you're tuning in and you're listening to us ramble on about our amazing experiences, I would love to know who's here and where you're watching from. So you all know me. I'm Maria, but I'm here with my beautiful friends Alyson and Jamie. Alyson's joining us from Florida, all the way down in Palm Beach County, and Jamie's just over in Hickson. She's here in Chattanooga with me, and we are all part of the same little Thrive Tribe because we've started to focus on our health and wellness and really understand what that can do for the rest of our lives. It just infiltrates everything and making that nice, healthy lifestyle change. So I want to hear from Ms. Jamie first because you are probably the newest to the tribe. So tell everybody a little bit about you and about your initial experience with everything.
Okay. I'm Jamie, and I'm a mom to 9 children, and always have been pretty energetic and active. But I noticed over the last year, I'd gained about 9 or 10 pounds, still working out every day, but noticed that my eating habits were strange. You know, I craved weird things. I noticed if I snacked a whole lot. My meals got a little bit bigger each time. And then I started to experience, I don't know, stomach didn't feel good a lot. And then I got to meet Maria, who came in as an instructor at Pure Barre. And there was just something about her. She just had this energy about her, and I kept seeing her posts about Thrive. And then one day I was like, I just need to know what this is. And so I thought, I've been looking for something, so let me just try it. And from the very first day, I mean, it was instantaneous. I could not get over how energetic I felt, in a different energy than any other energy that I'd had in terms of drinking coffee or I don't do energy drinks, but I would assume the same kind of thing. Instantly did not crave the junk that I had been craving. Noticed at meal times, I would get satisfied faster. Really just I don't go through any kind of up and downs in my blood sugar level even. And then I also noticed right away that my sleep had increased, that I could actually fall asleep when I was supposed to fall asleep and would wake up and felt like I had a really good night's sleep. And so, I can't stop talking about it to people because I want everybody to feel the same way.
Yes, there you go. That's a sign of a thriver right there. It's like everybody needs to feel this way.
I think I started back in February, and within obviously, I mean, I even remember the first day that I used it. One of my older children came up for dinner that evening, and she kept looking at me kind of funny. And then finally she said, "You look different." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "You're just kind of glowing. I don't know." And I was like, I texted Maria, I'm pretty sure, and was like, "Have you ever heard this before?" And I don't know if it's just the energy. I don't know. And, I'm normally up between 5 and 7 every day, and my days go until about 11 every night. And, takes a toll after a while. And I don't know. So I don't know necessarily that I noticed anything like on day 3, but I noticed a couple of weeks in, I decided to jump on the scale. And I had lost 3 pounds, and I thought, well, that's weird. I haven't really done anything different. I'm just getting up, taking my vitamin. I'm drinking my shake and putting my patch on. And the rest of my activity and daily life is the same. So to date, I've lost 10 pounds. And so I'm like, yes, so I'm back to where I wanted to be. And I think that helps my energy level. And it also my, I guess, motivation, that, okay, I'm back to, I feel I don't have the stomach issues that I was having. And I think that's probably due to some of the probiotics and prebiotics, but I've taken those my whole life. And so this is even different. So
yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the quality, the premium, raw ingredients that are in there. Like I'm on the same boat, right? I mean, we've taken, I think Alyson too, you're in the same boat. We've taken all of the supplements, and you guys will hear Alyson's story here in just a second. But like, we had the 20 supplements a day in the morning, the noon, the night, and it's just like, but you never felt them. Like, and so I feel like we would have saved thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, if we would have found these 3 steps sooner.
Well, and the other thing I didn't notice this until, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. When I first started it, I saw that it was like, try to avoid coffee. And I'm not a heavy coffee drinker, but I like that cup of coffee in the morning, but not really for energy. It's like I really like coffee. I've lived in Italy twice, and so I kind of developed this love for espresso and stuff. But I've noticed in the last couple of weeks, I will make the coffee, and then I will go off to the rest of my day, and then I never got that cup of coffee. That is so weird.
I love that.
I'll think in the middle of the day, I kind of want to get that coffee from Starbucks. And then I'm like, but it just doesn't sound that good. It's so bizarre, but it's so good. It's such a
yes. Yeah. Yes, you have all that natural energy, and imagine, I mean, the money you're saving not going to Starbucks or not getting the coffee as often, still, I mean, sure, I enjoy a cup of coffee out with friends every now and then, but it's not the thing that fuels your day anymore.
And I wake up and literally cannot wait until it's time to go shake my shake in my shaker bottle. I mean, if I wake up later on the weekends, I'm like, oh my goodness, where's my shake? It's so funny.
Well, I love that you're enjoying your Thrive experience and that it's really made a change. And the fact that your kids notice it. I mean, when you're happy and you're energetic on the inside and you're feeling good, you don't have to put on that fake, oh yeah, everything's great, kids, moving right along. You can actually be that energetic and shine a little bit brighter. So I love that. I absolutely love that. Thank you so much for sharing, Jamie. That's amazing. The fact that you have 9 kids and you keep up with them, and now one of your kids has a kid, and it's like, you've got to.
I get to go a little while today, even, and yeah, I mean, and even she has said, that's one thing I would like to, I guess, investigate and know, because she's breastfeeding. Is Thrive something that can be used while you're breastfeeding?
Alyson.
So I don't know if you guys want to mute. There's a little, when it's more than one person unmuted, there's a bad feedback. Is it okay? Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I can't.
I'm muted.
Okay.
But go ahead and mute yourself, Jamie.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Yeah, as far as breastfeeding, you guys, we can't make medical claims as with anything. It is a supplement, but we do have a ton of patients and customers and promoters that have thrived through their entire pregnancy, and it was their best pregnancy, and they have thrived with breastfeeding. But we always do have them talk to their doctor as well, but we do have a lot of people that do. So that's something we'll discuss after. And Jamie, I'm assuming, Maria, you want me to jump on now and start? You guys are muted, so now I can talk. So Jamie, I was just over here nodding my head as you were talking because of a couple things. One, and I'll tell my story here in a second, but I had no intention on telling anybody about this product because I was such a skeptic. But you do get that Thrive glow. You see it in your face, you see it in your eyes, and there's no hiding it. People are going to start to ask you. So yeah, that happens all the time. It's almost like when you see side-by-side pictures, and Maria, you just posted your transformation picture, you see it in their eyes. You know when a thriver is thriving because just the look on their face. And then 9 kids. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, so that's just incredible because I thought I was dying with 2 kids. So God bless you. You definitely need this in your life for sure. So you guys, a little bit about my journey. I am in the medical field. I am a physician assistant. Like Maria said, I am here in Florida. And I switched over from mainstream medicine to more of a functional medicine about 15 years ago. And a lot of people don't even know what it is, but we do a lot of optimizing already, which is what Thrive does. We use the good stuff, the prescription supplements, because if you guys aren't aware, over-the-counter supplements, unfortunately, and I hate to use this word, but it's true, it's junk. They're not regulated at all. So the scary part is they can put whatever they want in these products, and they do. And usually the bioavailability is very low of what's listed in the ingredients, meaning you're not absorbing much. We see that all the time. We check vitamin D levels often, and people are like, oh, I'm on a ton of vitamin D, and we recheck their levels and it didn't budge. That just goes to show you the quality of the product does matter. And so we do IV vitamins even, and we do a lot of hormones and lifestyle. So 6 years ago, my patient told me about Thrive. Like I just said, very skeptical. But even with everything I personally was doing at that time, because you guys, I was walking the walk of everything I was telling my patients to do. I was taking all the supplements, the prescription grade, and doing the IV vitamins and balancing my hormones. I was working out 6 days a week at the time, gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, so a complete anti-inflammatory diet. And I felt tired and exhausted and cranky. I was drinking 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day, had a lot of discomfort. So I was very inflamed, regardless of everything I was doing. The sleep was terrible, taking naps on the weekend. So, it was depressing because honestly, I tried. After I declined Thrive, I tried everything else out there, you guys, everything, even other probiotic shakes, and I did not have any success. It was depressing because I thought that this was it. I have 2 kids, not 9, and that was already breaking me down. I was getting older, so I just thought that this was going to be it. And out of desperation, almost to prove everybody that I was right, that Thrive did not work, I said, okay, let me just try it. So I did. Day 1, and you guys, I had already been on high quality probiotics, high quality supplements. Day 1, I didn't feel anything. I was still fatigued, and I did not have coffee that day, and I was dragging. It was a rough day for me, but I was so desperate and hopeful that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to stick this out. So day 2, nothing. Day 3, taking about 3-hour naps. Day 4, nothing. So in a way, I was like, see, I told you guys this product does not do anything. But I continued. I stuck with it. Day 5, I remember it. I'll never forget this day. It was around Christmas time, and we went Christmas shopping with the kids. We went on this last minute rodeo excursion. Like usually I'd be napping on the weekend. And I mean, somebody turned the light switch on for me completely. I was just going and energized and focused and happy is probably one of the bigger things I should say. My kids, I wanted to hang with my kids, whereas before on the weekends, I wanted them in the other room. So that was the day. I still had a little rough patch for till about day 12 to 14. I had up and downs. So it was just showing you the product was doing what it was supposed to. It was detoxing my body, regardless of everything I was doing prior to this. So yeah, I know you mentioned that, Maria, the quality of what we're getting. And Jamie, I know you said that too. You were taking a lot before this. And then after that 2-week mark, you guys, it's been smooth sailing. It's been 4 years. Compliance is usually an issue for me, especially taking all of those supplements I used to take. I would forget, and you have to time it throughout the day. I haven't missed a day. I travel with it. I mean, there's not been one day. And just like you said, Jamie, I crave that shake. I crave it. I cannot wait to have it in the morning. So there's no way I'm going to forget to take my Thrive. That's for sure. I even keep DFTs at the office just in case I rush out the door and I didn't. It's like, sorry guys, my dog's going crazy. Just in case it's like, I forget it, because that is a panic mode when you forget your patch. But it's just been incredible, you guys. Sorry guys, take the. She's a little crazy. She needs some Thrive in her life. So I did a lot more research and started recommending this to my patients. And I've been doing that for 4 years now, you guys. And the lives that have changed has been phenomenal. And like I said this the other day on a Zoom, I got into medicine because I wanted to make an impact, a big impact on people. And over the 15 years I've been practicing, I have made a big impact, but I've never been able to make as much of an impact in my career as I have doing Thrive. Just because I have, because I said yes, there's people in Mexico and then Canada and UK that are thriving, which is just unreal, where it's become worldwide. And that is just probably the best decision I ever made, by finally saying, you know what, I'm going to prove these people wrong. This doesn't work. And I was wrong.
I think that's what it takes too, is to make that lifestyle change, and that shift is like, you've got to just kind of set your ego aside and be like, look, there's a ton of things out there in the world. So how can I sit here and say I've tried it all? Because that's what I thought too. I was like, I've tried everything. Well, I didn't try everything. And I scrolled past the opportunity for a year. Like, thank goodness, Jamie, you hopped on. You were just like, okay, like a couple months after knowing me, you're like, what is this? But like, I mean, I know people that have passed it up for 2 years, 3 years, even more, and are still passing it up. And it's just like, y'all, just try it for a month.
Well, and when Alyson said something about just mental clarity, I think that's the other thing that's been so intriguing to me. I mean, obviously I have a lot of things I balance every day and busy schedules, and I'm also a hairstylist, and I don't know if I've ever had the kind of clarity where I don't get confused in my mind and I don't get overwhelmed like I used to get overwhelmed. Everything's just very, I guess, probably the mood support in the white DFTs too has helped, but it's just, I mean, a prime example, even usually with my cycles, a week before, 2 weeks before, I'm super kind of up and down and emotional. I started this month with zero indicator it was about to happen because I didn't have any of that up and down and back and forth. So that's been good too. So
that's insane. That's insane. I love to hear all these stories. And I mean, it's on the daily that I get, tagged in an Instagram story, or I get the text message, and it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm a true believer. Like, oh my gosh, I've been taken, just like we all say, and so it's these revelations that I'm just like, I want to shake everybody up and just be like, come on, let's have your own transformation. Let's have your own little light bulb moment, because we all have our own nutritional deficiencies in some way, shape, or form, right? We all like to eat healthy. Everybody, all these gals on here right now, I know we work out, we take care of ourselves, but there's always something that could be a little bit off. And because you got 9 kids, you got 2 kids, I got like 4 jobs. Like, I'm running around a million miles a day. I teach a ton of classes every day and train clients. And so it's like, we're just constantly pushing our bodies to the limit, and we need that support back inside of us. And we can't get it. We can't get it just from the standard American diet. And I mean, even with a healthy diet too, there's, that lack of absorption is so prevalent. And with these products, you can tell the quality of the probiotics, the digestive enzymes, they lay that foundation. And then you actually absorb what you're putting in your body. Because it's my favorite saying anymore. It's not what you eat. It's not you are what you eat. It's you are what you absorb. And you want to absorb all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Well, that's awesome. Do you guys have anything else to share? I mean, I know that we've been sharing, like, we've been promoting the product for a while, but have you had any other people, chime in with their experience?
I just wanted to add really quick, because Jamie said it earlier, and Maria, now you just said it, where you don't want to keep your mouth shut. And I know some people are probably watching like, oh God, here she goes again, talking about that patch or Thrive. But you guys, it seriously isn't because we're trying to sell anybody a product. It honestly is because we feel so good. We know everybody should feel this way. And at first I looked at people that way and I was like, oh my gosh, these girls are crazy. There's no way that patch makes them feel that good. But you guys, and Tanya says this all the time, it's not that we want something from you when we're sharing this like crazy or reaching out and telling you. It's because we want something for you. We know that everybody should feel this good. So that's really honestly what it is.
Yeah, I try to tell people it would be a disservice to other humans if I just wanted to keep it for myself and not, I mean, we tell people when we find restaurants that we love, or a certain drink that we love, or a car that we love, but people get so afraid to talk about things that, either one, cost money, or two, are a little, you know, off to the right or the left of what everybody else is doing, but we'll share everything else. And, you know, I was so impressed that when I went to do my order this last month, I mean, it took everything in me to not purchase one of everything, because I'm like, if these 3 are so awesome, imagine what my life could be like if I had them all. So I did start the balance, and I do take Sculpt, but the balance, I've never had my stomach as flat as it's been ever. And so that's been super exciting. So, yeah.
Yes, we call that the tummy tuck in a bottle, right? And that is, I mean, layer that on. So the next one you should probably try out is the biotic, the actual like probiotics, because you layer the balance and the biotic. Like the balance really helps with the flexion in your intestines, because it's like a big muscle, right? And so you want that to be working super well, so you eliminate like everything out of there, right? Because Jason Camper always says, if it's not coming out, it's not coming off. So we want to shed all of that shit, literally, like get it out of there. So we work on those flexions with that combination of what is it, like herbs and stuff that are in there, and then adding the probiotics into that just balances that gut microbiome. And I mean you just get those good bacteria in there and let them do their work. It's awesome. Love the balance. Yeah, because if you want, I mean, yeah, you could go as crazy as you want. You got 3 steps in the morning, you can do 3 steps at night too. Why not? Why not? Yeah.
Well, you'll eventually try all of them, Jamie. I promise. And you should.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So good. Well, I can't tell you how excited not only I am to continue to share this product, because Jamie, you are so right. It is a disservice. If we don't talk about it, people don't know about it. And I'm still amazed that there are people that don't know about it. You know, we just opened up a whole new market in Southeast Asia. So we're about to take Asia by storm. Like Alyson said, we've got distribution in the UK. I think it's Australia, New Zealand, Canada. I mean, it's everywhere. So if you know somebody, I mean, you may be watching this and maybe you're still like, well, this isn't for me. But if you know somebody who needs mood support, who needs more energy, better sleep, who needs to gain or lose weight, has, you know, had things that they just want to feel better anywhere in the world, pretty much. We're almost there. We're almost worldwide. Share this video with them. Link them up to me or Alyson. I mean, we're all on the social medias, you know. You can, a quick message and 3 simple steps can really change your life for the better. So reach out to us. We're here to spread all the good, health and wellness. You ladies have anything else to add? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing your stories, ladies, and we'll continue to share until we conquer the world. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much. Go out and have your own beautiful Transformation Tuesday, and we'll see you next time.